international organization like that. So certain kinds of unknown factors, you make a choice based on your heuristics, your hunches. You are also affected by a gambler's fallacy. You're affected by a wide variety of factors. We want to actually reduce strategy errors. When we want to apply behavioral sciences in decision making, our goal is to improve decision making and drive better outcomes. Now, when we offer these, what do we offer to you or your businesses? Remember that behavioral informed diagnosis involves delivering solutions that avoid some of the decision traps and the biases that affect all individuals. It is not unique to any one of you or any one of us or any specific organization. Here I have listed some of the organizations that use behavioral insights for decision making. On the top, you can see the European Commission, the Australian government, the Prime Minister's office in Singapore, or the British government, or major corporations like Google, Microsoft, or Facebook, or Walmart, transportation companies and banks, and actually food delivery businesses, food manufacturers also use these to build capacity and provide advice. We also offer these in addition to brain-based coaching and neuroleadership. That is an area that we can cover in some coming weeks, how coaching and neuroleadership could be used to make better decisions. When we say we offer you behaviorally informed diagnosis, what do we mean by that? We identify the business issue. We use existing data. We can also collect new data. We can do a behavioral assessment, which means we can look for behavioral barriers. We can look for motivation factors. What makes your employees motivated? Is your workplace actually motivating? We can look at scientific literature, which tells us what kind of interventions to use based on our expertise in scientific work. Combining it with business applications, we can ideate with your team members, the CEOs or the CTOs or the strategy team. We redesign the intervention. We can also run online panels or surveys for you to collect new data or to test an intervention amongst your employees. We can also run field experiments. In recent years, I have worked with certain clients within Indian and international context. I cannot disclose their names, but for instance, one of them in India is a major steel manufacturer. They were interested in a market entry in a new segment. We provided them behavioral insights for development and entry into a new market. A foreign embassy in India was involved in understanding what can be done regarding certain issues. And a car designer, for instance, I worked with them, all of these. So to sum up, we actually can offer you quite a bit of work in this discipline. As I mentioned previously, neuroleadership is an area which involves emotional and social competencies in the business leader. And many times these decisions are based on what the leadership does. We can also offer behavioral insights for how employees are recruited and what kind of employee recruitment systems you have created. You just can't interview people and understand everything about them. You also need to see certain unconscious behaviors, unconscious thinking patterns. We also can develop understanding of how compensation and incentive system should work. What kind of packaging are you offering to your employers, whether they are motivated by them or not, whether they feel a connect with your organization. We have these certain word cloud details here: emotional patterns, inspirations, positive thinking, conflict management, empathy. These are extremely crucial in developing your business. How to sail through a challenge, particularly.